What's up, y'all? It's the Boosh Bag. Miss Boosh Bag. To you. Alright. First off, this shit is like 3 weeks past when it actually fucking came on. I'm actually just watching it right fucking now. I can't even tell y'all what's been going on in my motherfucking life because it's pure ridiculousness. A great deal of it being bad. I can't even remember why I missed it the first week, or was it 2 weeks or whatever. This past Monday or Sunday, both of them, I was driving to Nebraska from when my husband had got arrested, and we had to go to court out there from when we took a trip across the country to see my sister when she was sick before she died and all of that stuff. So yeah, a horrible trip. We got stopped by the cops again twice, you know, the drug dogs and all of that shit all over again, and blah blah blah. The Midwest is so fucking stupid when they pull over people from California, because apparently we just a bunch of, you know, high ass junkies and shit like that. So all of that bullshit was going on. If you hear a whole bunch of noise, it is that cat. She is a heathen. She does the most. She is so fucking extra. And her and the dog going back and forth with the plan and all of that shit. So there's that. Also, I'm going through something right now online with my my business. I will have to talk to y'all. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about that, and it might be some crying, girl. It might be some crying. Anyway, like I said, this is like so far behind, and I was just gonna try to watch the 3 episodes and give a little synopsis or whatever, because I think it's just 2 behind, and I don't know if it comes on tonight because I can't even remember. It's been that long, or if it comes on tomorrow. And I'm behind on the other show too. I have watched 3 episodes, okay? Well, mostly 3 episodes of Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. I've been watching that. It's not too bad. I did watch the original. I don't remember where the hell they from. They from New York? Probably. Or LA. Yeah, they're from one of those places, I'm sure. But the new one is Atlanta, and I have been watching it, so I guess that'll be the new thing that I'm going to start reviewing. Anywho, damn, I don't forget where this started off. Oh, Jocelyn and Carly. That fight that they was having, and she was, you know, calling her a messy bitch, and Carly go crazy, and she leave, and she crying, and she like, Jocelyn, the only person that could get to me like this. I mean, I always been there for her, and blah, 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 blah. And everybody, you know, well, not everybody, Dom and Melissa, the only 2 motherfuckers there, right? And they're like, wow, I really didn't expect for this to go, like, this left this quick. So they was like, well, look, if y'all got this much history, let's really go back and let's try again to work it out. So she agrees. They basically just make up. Jocelyn was like, damn, I just said you was messy. Like, I don't even know why you got so mad about that. She was like, I mean, I don't hate you. I didn't like, you know, that you was telling me this stuff about this dude or whatever. I just don't want to be involved in none of that. I shouldn't have hit you in the face with those flowers. So I'm sorry about that. And also, let me clear it up. That envelope that I had, girl, it was empty. I didn't have no dirt on you to tell tabloids or nothing. I was just trying to scare you. All right, my bad. My battery had died, and yeah. At least the animals are asleep right now, and my husband, so you might hear some snoring. Whatevs. Anyway, I'm trying to think. Am I about to go out of order on this show? I think I'm about to go all out of order. Okay, I know at some point Stevie met up with Kirk, okay, to talk about the baby. He's trying to get him to do this paternity test because Charlene, he telling Kirk that she was up at Scrappy thing, and she was like, where the fuck is Kirk at? You his friend, you tell him I'm looking for that motherfucker and take this goddamn test and all of this. And he was like, that's why I ain't come, because I knew it was gonna be some crazy shit. So essentially, yeah, Stevie's telling him he need to take that test because if it's his baby, he don't want the baby to feel, you know, like the motherfucker father don't love him or that type of shit. So whatever, Kirk's still being an ass as far as I could tell. The girls, so it's like Tammy and Rashida meet up with Oh, I was about to call that bitch Evelitas. I used to go to school with somebody with that name. What is her name? Estelita. Estelita. That shit is ugly, okay? That is a ugly ass motherfucking name. But anyway, they had already met her, so she invited them to like lunch or brunch or whatever the hell. So she shows up, and also Mimi. They seem to be getting along pretty nice. She's like, well, yeah, I'm Stevie's artist, and I'm the only Latin artist on his, label or whatever the hell. And Mimi and Tammy are like, I think Jocelyn is a Latina, and she's on his thing. And she was like, oh, really? Well, I didn't know about that. But she's saying that it's just like all strictly platonic. It ain't no shit going on with them, whatever. She's trying to make it as a salsa artist. What the fuck is a salsa artist? I thought salsa was dancing. She a dancer? A stripper? I don't know. Is she a stripper? There's so many people that strippers. I keep on telling y'all, don't let me get my fat ass out there. Well, I'm not really fat, but my stomach, oh yeah, it is. My stomach and my back is fat. It's a different person than me. And it does not respect thinness. So yeah, I will get me in my average size weight, big flappy ass belly up on somebody motherfucking pole and do some stuff. But anyway, they all seem to be hitting it off, and Mimi is telling her, all right, girl, well, take my number, because if some shit like goes down and you don't really know what to do or what's up with him or Jocelyn or any of that type of shit, you could call me and I'll be able to let you know if it's some shade going on, because girl, yes, don't trust him and all this and all that. And Estelita said that she was staying with Stevie for a little while and that Jocelyn was over there. So Mimi's like, oh shit, so I know this motherfucker gonna be trying to play house again, like she already had said to him before. Don't be having my baby around this motherfucker. So now she thinks she got, some shit to be talking about. Dime, okay, her boyfriend Sean, first of all, can I say, love her with her regular hair, okay? First of all, it looks like it's real, okay? Well, oftentimes a lot of their hair looks real. Maybe it is real, okay? Do everybody got Indian in their family on this motherfucking show, okay? with all the silkiness, but whatever. Like I said, her hair looks real. And at the very least, whether it's real or not, it looked nice on her. And I think that it complements her skin very, very well to have, her dark hair with her dark eyebrows. It just highlights everything. Like, she's a very attractive woman. No homo, or maybe a little bit of homo, okay? But yeah, Dinah's pretty, and her boyfriend, like, I'm just happy for her. So she with this dude Sean, and he supposed to be like a basketball player or something. And she said that they knew each other for like a long time, 10 years I think she said, and they'd never hooked up before. Well, they tried over the years, but it never worked out. So this is like the first time that it's been working out. They've been going out like a couple of months, and things are going good, and she just been trying to keep it under wraps, I guess, not to jinx it or whatever. But she about ready for everybody to know that she got a motherfucking man. And he basically is a little bit upset with her for her shit with Tammy, like the fight that she had. And because he's supposed to be cool with Waka Flocka, because Waka used to spend a lot of time in New York when he played with the Knicks and blah, blah, blah. So he is talking her into, making up with Tammy or whatever. What the F else happened on this show? Jocelyn went on The Real, okay? So I still haven't seen The Real because I don't really watch it. But they showed like little clips of her going, I'm fucking with the camera and all this shit right now, of her flying out there and all this and all that. And they showed a couple of clips from the shows because apparently she was on the show like the whole entire week or something like that. And yeah, so she had all her little segments and she looked different on the different days. And I was like, okay, work, bitch. So she was really happy. She's like, I've been blessed with like a lot of opportunities, but this is like some next level shit. So she souped the fuck up out there being on the show. Seemed like she just was, the show whore because she was just talking about a whole bunch of sex and dirty stuff as motherfucking usual. What else was she going to offer for the fucking show? You know what I mean? So she was out there and she was like, yeah, well, I gave them a little bit of sexy, a little bit of Puerto Rican, and I even spilled a little bit of tea. So she got her little regular ass up on the show and was like, how Rashida and Kirk, they like the most drama free on the show and everything, but yes, they got some tea now because word on the street, because I be keeping my ear to the street in Atlanta because I got to know people's business, honey. Yeah, she said that word on the street is that Kirk got a baby and it's not Rashida, so it's some stripper baby, some stripper supposed to be having a baby by him. So next day the girls all meet up. So it's Tammy, Mimi. Is Mimi there? Okay, maybe. No. Well, yeah. Well, no. I don't remember. Okay, I know Rashida's there, Tammy's there, Estelita. Oh, I'm going to keep on calling that bitch Evelitas, okay? Just because I know some Spanish girl with that fucking ridiculous ass name. Yeah, but and Carly and yeah, I think maybe that's it. I don't remember. Melissa, is she there? Okay, yeah, I think so. Anywho, don't give me the line. I don't remember who the hell was there. All right, but they were talking. And Carly comes in and she's saying that basically, oh well, no, Estelita is there, and they, she's getting introduced. And when Carly sees her, she was like, oh, really? You? Interesting. So you work with Stevie? Interesting. They're like, why is you being like that? Why are you being all stank? She was like, well, I feel like I should tell Jocelyn about this new Spanish girl, about this Jocelyn 2.0 bitch over here. But Jocelyn, we just start being friends again. Sheree told me, don't be telling me nothing about his business or nothing. So she was like, well, fuck it, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna stay away from her because essentially she don't want to have no more problems with fucking Jocelyn. So she's like, not really fucking feeling comfortable being around the girl. But it's coming off seeming like she disliked her or like pure shade, so they were like, why is you acting like that, like all stank or whatever? She was like, oh, me, I'm not trying to be like that. So I think it was Dom that was there. Anyway, it was like, anyway, so what the fuck you been up to, Carly? And she was like, oh, I'm having a grand opening for my store and I want you to be there, Rashida, and I want like everybody to be there. She was like, and also Jocelyn is going to be there. And they're like, oh my God. And Estelita is like, oh my, I was watching The View, The Real, not The View. Okay, I'm getting the shit all mixed up. I was watching that shit earlier and she was talking about you and your personal business, Rashida. So they start watching the clip and see what the fuck Jocelyn said. And she was like, see, this is some motherfucking bullshit. Like, bitch, I've been had drama. But she upset and obviously fucking embarrassed or whatever. She was like, so motherfuckers just always sitting around talking about me and motherfucking Kirk on this bullshit. So needless to say, no, I will not be there. And Mimi probably won't want to be there because Melissa is going to be there or something like that. Yeah, whatever. So all of that shit is going on and they all got a motherfucker attitude. So they were telling Estelita like whatever, she was wondering if she was going to be invited, and Carly was like, well, see, I feel like she wants to invite her because she want to be nice and everybody like this new girl, but she don't want to have this fight with motherfucking Jocelyn. So she like, and Melissa's like, well, I'm going to invite her. So she was like, really? So you putting her in a, between a rock and a hard spot. I think it was also when Carly had that talk with Jock before and she asked him to come to her grand opening or whatever the hell, also he was like, well, since I'm cleaning up all my shit, let me go and talk to Tommy ass. So Tommy came to see him, and she was like, well, I got ambushed by Carly, because you ain't never told me that y'all was still messing around or how y'all relationship was going and none of that shit. So she was like, but in real life, I was mad at Carly, so I kind of used you to try to get back at her, and I shouldn't have did that, but I still think you cool and all of this. And he's sitting there getting his ridiculous ass hair done and whatever. Then we're at this motherfucking what you call it? Oh no, we ain't gonna jump there yet. We gonna when Jocelyn came back into town, she is bringing Bonnie Bella over to see Stevie. While she was gone, I'm missing all kind of parts. Mimi came over to bring, no, he came over to see Eva while she was getting her little Spanish lesson, and to tell her that she got a little sister. And, you know, Mimi is like, well, I don't know how to tell Eva. And I'm like, I don't understand that fucking sentence. Tell her. What the fuck she gonna do? Go off or move out? Tell her. You got a sister. Like, what? I don't understand what would happen, or why they acting like she's so dumb that she don't understand the concept of having a sister. Don't she got other sisters? Don't she? Anyway, he told her, and life continued on, so whatever. She seemed cool with it. She wanted to see the baby, and they were like, well, you want to play with her? You gonna teach her stuff? What you gonna teach her? I'm gonna teach her how to make that bread. That's ghetto. And I need her to not grow up to be like that raggedy ass motherfucking Reginae. So people need to, y'all motherfuckers with money and these spoiled ridiculous ass kids, don't make no more Reginaes. Don't make no more. She too much. Anyway, she seemed to be fine with it. So like I said, Jocelyn is back. She brings the baby over to Stevie's house, and he's like, well, I know I told Estelita that she the only Spanish motherfucker, but me and Jocelyn, you know, we made good music, blah 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 blah. So she's basically like, well, I got my ticket already, and I'm gonna go back to Miami with Bonnie. And he was like, you ain't going no motherfucking with my baby. And she was like, well, we need to talk about this money I'm gonna be getting per month. Like, I need $20,000. $20,000 a month for what? First of all, wasn't they saying back when they were together and they bought that house that it was just like rented, that he ain't have this money, that it was all borrowed and all of this and all of that, and now all of a sudden he got $20,000 per month to fucking give to you for one baby, and you also have a job? Like, girl, please. She was like, well, I could take you to court. And he was like, take me to court. I like going to court. See, a court would know that his ass don't got no money and be like, you thought you was getting this, but no ma'am, you're not gonna be getting that. He doesn't have that, okay? So it's whatever. But she's sitting there and her teeth are impeccably white, and I must say, no homo, or maybe just a little bit of homo, she was looking very good, very good. I was like, ooh, Jocelyn. Yeah, he thought so too. So he fucking offered for her to move back into the house. Like, could we work together? She was like, you don't know how to separate you know, business and actual real life, and where we just don't do good with none of that. So we just gonna co-parent, and that's gonna be the end of shit, and I'm not gonna fucking move in. She laughed in his face, and he acted like he had a little attitude about the whole damn thing. But yeah, don't move in. Don't be no damn fool. Well, I don't know, because then, okay, tell me, have y'all heard that she's supposed to be pregnant again? Like, I saw a picture somewhere, and I don't know where, because I done been all over online with so much shit happening in my personal life lately. I don't know if I'm coming or going, but I know that I saw a picture of her with him, and she's supposed to be pregnant again. I don't know if it's true. If you do know, let me know down in the comments. All right, and move on. We get to this signing or whatever. No. Estelita meets up with Stevie. She having like a photo shoot or something. She fucking called Carly a dusty ass, a dusty cockroach, some shit. Because he was like, I heard you've been meeting up with these girls. Like, what's been going on? And she was like, yeah, they're all really, really nice to me, and blah, 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 blah. But the only one that wasn't was this Dusty Cockroach fucking Carly. Like, she kept on like, oh, so you're working with Stevie? Interesting. You're on Stevie's label? Interesting. Like, what the fuck is supposed to be so interesting? And he's trying to tell her that all of these girls is bad and they all about gossip and stay away from them. But who the fuck she supposed to hang with? Like, fuck out of here. Yeah, he just don't want her to find out more and more dirt about him. So he's trying to taint her mind against the people who are being nice to her in town. And she's like, well, also I met Mimi, and Mimi had told me that I'm not the only Latin artist on your fucking thing. And he was like, well, Jocelyn's supposed to be on it. He was like, well, she is signed, but I've been working with her, so I mean, it ain't nothing. Like, nah, don't even worry about that. It's just you like the only one or whatever. So he lying, because the next motherfucking scene, which is what I told y'all just a little while ago, is that he motherfucking asked Jocelyn to, you know, make music again. Though I don't know none of her songs. Okay, I still don't know none of her songs, and I damn sure don't know no salsa songs from Evelitas. As which one is the real name? Esther Leaders. Esther Leaders. I need to just call her E. Yeah. Then Carly has her her grand opening, and Estelita is there with Melissa, and she got all kind of motherfucking attitude. So she's calling Carly all kind of old bitches, and she was like, well, it looked like this her store, the stuff, like, it's cute, I guess it's alright. The stuff in here look like from the Santee Alley, and and fucking Jock is like, oh, that's like the swap meet or whatever. She was like, I mean, swap meet clothes could be okay, like, it's alright, I guess. You know, if I was 50 something years old, I'm like, please stop trying to act like Carly is that motherfucking old. And you know what? I'm gonna even stop saying that, because I don't want nobody that's in their 50s to feel like I fucking am making fun of you, like being 50 something is some fucking horrible thing and you're like the oldest crust of the fucking earth, because that's ridiculous. I get sick of these young bitches always talking shit. That's right, I said it. Okay, anyway. Carly comes up and she was like, oh, hey, how are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. This is my book. Oh, no. Jessica Dime is there with her boyfriend, and she introduces him, and everybody like, oh shit, I didn't know she had a boyfriend. And you know, she's all happy about it and blah blah blah. And then Carly comes out with motherfucking Caesar from the Black Ink Crew, New York, and she was like, that's my boo, that's my baby, that's my man. And they was like, oh, that's awkward for Jock. I don't think it is, because it looked like in the next episode he gonna say something that is not that complimentary about her. But yeah, so that's basically the end of the motherfucking episode. What were the fucking highlights? Jocelyn and motherfucking Jessica Dime look pretty to the motherfucker at some points in times. Mimi, not so much. I think she being motherfucking petty over the ridiculousness or whatever. Everybody has agreed that they are going to be going out of town. Oh, see, I skipped that whole fucking shit right there, where no, I didn't skip it, wherever Estelita was trying on the bathing suits and all of that, because Tammy is planning some sort of trip. Where the fuck are they going? Hawaii? Bahamas? I think it's the Bahamas. And everybody's wearing her swimsuit line and all of this and all of that. Okay, one thing. Estelita, is her butt fake? Because when she came to that restaurant and she sat down, and that side angle looked very Kardashian, small legs, lumpy, weird diaper type ass shape. So I'm feeling like that booty ain't real. That's what I'm feeling like. Y'all let me know if her booty real, or if anybody peeped that it was oddly shaped, because you can actually just have a fucked up odd shaped butt. I mean, I'm sure that has to be a real thing that happens naturally as well, but I don't know, okay? I don't know. Also, Estelita keep on talking about Carly age. How old is her? Is her? How old is her? How old is her? How old is she? Because she, you know, she looking about, tired around the eyes in addition, okay? She look a little bit more tired than motherfucking Carly, so give it up, bitch. What else is going on? Is Jocelyn gonna be back on the reel? Is that gonna be like some permanent type bullshit? Well, she acted like she missed the hell out of her daughter, and she talking about moving to Miami, so I guess not then. Anyhow, whatever the fuck I was talking about when I was telling you what the hell was going on. If you agree, let me know down in the comments. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments. And until the next time, I'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my previous video. I also have a beauty and lifestyle channel you can check out. Or swing by my fitness channel for a free workout. Don't forget to subscribe.